Something I have always wanted to master in Minecraft is speedrunning, and unlike most people, I think I'm actually pretty close to becoming a good speedrunner. I've played this game for a long time and already have a ton of speedrunning knowledge, and even without using specific strats, I'm usually able to beat the game in like an hour or two. But I want to take it up a notch and become a full-fledged Minecraft Bedrock speedrunner. And so to do that, I've given myself a goal. I'm gonna beat Minecraft Bedrock Edition on a random seed in under half an hour, placing me in the top 30 fastest runs of all time. Now, if you're only familiar with Java Edition, that might sound easy to you, but trust me, this is no easy feat. Over the last month, I have been grinding to slowly get better and better at Bedrock speedrunning to the point where I could successfully kill the dragon in under 30 minutes. And today, you are going to see the entire story of how I became one of Minecraft Bedrock's best speedrunners. Now, this story doesn't start at rock bottom because, like I said, I already have a lot of Bedrock speedrunning knowledge, and when I say a lot, I mean a lot. So I figured the best way to show off what I already know, and the best way to teach most of you how to do a Bedrock speedrun, let's just go through how I'd go about doing a speedrun. Now, I'm assuming most of you know how Java speedrunning works, but surprisingly, Bedrock is super different. We don't care at all about desert temples, shipwrecks, or buried treasures, really. All we're looking for in a speedrun is a village or a ruined portal. But anyway, in this case, we are gonna find a village, since it's the most typical start to a speedrun. And at the village, I'm gonna mine 3 logs from a house, make a wood pick, mine 3 stone from a house, make a stone pick, then mine 8 more stone to make full stone tools. I then mine a bunch of extra wood logs from the other houses because I'm gonna need to craft a button and 3 boats, which we will get to in a bit. And I'm also gonna need some blocks left over just to have. But along the way, I'm gonna look for 3 other key things. First, I need at least 3 beds to deal with the dragon. Second, I need enough food to last me the whole run. And third, I need to find the iron golem so I can kill it and make a bucket. If I find a blacksmith or something like that, there's a chance that I leave with a little more loot than this, but at the bare minimum, I'm leaving the village with these items, which should be all I need for the entire run. And now we need to find a lava pool, which is where 85% of runs end, because for some reason, this is impossible. But if I get lucky using this common little strat that is also on Java, I can make the frame of the nether portal, and by placing some wood blocks next to some lava, I can woodlight the portal and enter. But before we go in, I need to remember to fill my bucket with lava and not water, as this will come in handy in just a second. But alright, once we are in the nether, we're looking for 2 things. A fortress, obviously, and a warped forest biome. That's right, on Bedrock, we don't believe in bastions. Instead, we kill Endermen for pearls. And I get it. This sounds really stupid, and you'd think it'd be slower to kill Endermen, but it's actually so much faster using a little trick. Once I've found a warped forest, I'm gonna pick a nice area to build this Enderman farming contraption, which is actually super simple. I just build up 3 blocks tall, break the middle block and replace it with a button, then build this little bowl and place my 3 boats into it, causing them to phase through the floor and land on the button. Then I just need to build up a little more and protect myself so Endermen can't hit me. And now I just need to look at a bunch of Endermen, causing them to chase after me and end up perfectly placed in these boats, where I can place lava on their heads and farm them for pearls. Pretty cool. Now, obviously, it depends on the drop rates, how long this takes, but I'd say for me, using this method to get pearls, usually it takes like 3 to 4 minutes. But after that, we now have the hard part, finding the fortress, which in my opinion is the most difficult part of the run. See, on Java, they get to use this stupid little chart that tells them exactly where everything is from a billion miles away. But on Bedrock, we just have to aimlessly wander through the densest nether fog of all time and hope we magically stumble upon the fortress. So yeah, it gets pretty rough not knowing at all what direction is the correct direction to go in, but if you somehow manage to find the fortress quickly, it's pretty straightforward what you need to do. I just need to find and kill a bunch of blazes until I get 6 or 7 blaze rods, which in most cases means I'm gonna find and camp at a blaze spawner. But once I have all the rods and pearls, it's time to head back to the overworld, and usually we just find our home portal. It's, you know, not that hard. But once we're in the overworld, I'm going to throw an Eye of Ender, and whichever direction it points in, that is the direction I'm running in until I see a village. See, on Java, they have to use this cringe calculator to find the stronghold. But over here, it's just super common for them to spawn right under villages. So if you see a village along the path of your eye, it's usually there, like 85% of the time. But once I'm at this village, I'm going to dig down on the bell until I've reached the stronghold. Now, much like with the fortress, finding the portal room here is pretty much complete luck. As you've probably noticed by now, Bedrock Speedrunning has a ton more luck involved compared to Java, where they just get so much information for free via the F3 menu. But once I've navigated this terrible place and found the portal room, there's nothing left to do but fight the dragon. And I'm not gonna lie, this is the part of the run I had the least knowledge of going in. All I knew about the dragon fight was this little projectile glitch where if you throw a projectile at its head, it makes the dragon take way more damage and obviously makes it super easy to kill. But besides that, I was kind of just gonna wing it if I got to the end. I knew of a Bedrock 1 cycle, but I've never done it, and I have no idea how you're supposed to do it, so I figured it'd be too difficult and mess me up, and I just didn't want to learn it, so I skipped out on it. But nonetheless, I was still pretty confident that even with the few little gaps in knowledge I have, like the 1 cycle, I could still kill the dragon in under 30 minutes. I mean, I pretty much know everything there is to know about Bedrock speedrunning already, and I've played this game for like half my life, so how hard could this really be? I thought I'd just be able to boot up a live stream, attempt a couple runs, and we'd be all good. But turns out, I wasn't ready at all for what this challenge had in store. It's not a PB, but... No. I'm dead. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh my god. Oh my god, help. Wait, right? I'm not dumb. This is how you do it. I always second guess myself every time I do this. Okay, my game lagged! How does it lag in single player? I'm dead. Oh my... You know what? Watch this. Okay. Oh, their library. Is that it? So the weather. You know? Boy, it sure is a hot one today. So yeah, things didn't go great at first. I pretty quickly realized that I should probably take this as seriously as possible if I want to actually complete my goal before I turn like 40 years old. So to learn why I'm so bad at speedrunning, and honestly to learn what I'm doing wrong, I figured there was no better person to ask than the former world record holder himself, Danny15. He's beat this game in like 10 minutes, so he 100% knows what little tips and tricks I could use to take me to the next step. And luckily for me, he agreed to call. And I wasn't necessarily looking for a full tutorial out of this call, because I already know a lot. I just needed help with 3 specific things. First, the dragon fight. Even though I haven't made it that far in a run yet, it's definitely important for me to know what to do in that situation, because I just have no idea. Second, I want to know if there are any little tricks or anything at all that I can use to help navigate the Nether and the Stronghold. And third, I want to know specifically where I should dig down in the village, because while the bell usually gets me there, sometimes I still miss it. So with all of that in mind, I asked the master himself for some advice. What's up?
Hello.
Yeah, so I did record this entire conversation, and I was planning on putting it in the video, but I forgot to record my screen the entire time, so instead of making you listen to a podcast, I'm instead just gonna do a little recap of everything Danny taught me. And you know what? I figured it'd be fun to do a little live demonstration of this, and let's start with the Nether. And just a reminder, I wanted to know, how do I find a fortress and a warped forest in this place? And well, I've got some answers. Bang! The best demonstration you've ever seen on a sketchy website. I'm okay. But anyway, basically what he taught me is that Minecraft Bedrock structures spawn in a little quadrant system. Each quadrant goes for like 400 blocks. So this is 400, 400. This is negative 400, 400. And basically, if there is a structure in one quadrant, like a bastion, maybe, that the nether fortress cannot be there. So if I see bastion and nether fortress, I must scurry off until I go to another quadrant, and then the fortress could be there. Does that make sense? I don't know if that makes sense. Basically, if I see a bastion, I'm gonna cry, and it's bad, and that means there's no fortress. And that's all he could really teach me about nether fortress finding. Besides that, it's luck. But he could help out a little bit with the warped forests, because turns out warped forests cannot spawn next to soul sand valleys, and they spawn commonly next to basalt deltas. So basically, soul sand valley is bad and evil because things can't spawn here. This biome is awesome and cool because warped forests can spawn near here. Does that make sense? But anyway, let's move on to the second thing I asked him, which is, how do I not miss the stronghold when I'm digging on it? And basically, there are two things I can do to guarantee that I find the stronghold whenever I dig on a village. The first one is math. There is unironically a slideshow. Let me see if I can find it. There is a slideshow that explains how to do math to always dig on the dumb thing. Now, I say math like it's like big, like it's hard to understand. It's literally just every kind of bell has a different, like, orientation you need to run in to find the correct block. Like, it's actually insane. You gotta, if you find a desert well, you go to the right corner, move 3 to the right, and 10 forward. What are we doing? I'm not gonna memorize this for every run I do. Maybe I'll use the slideshow. Yeah, I didn't really want to use these things. They're called sprink strats. They're a little ridiculous. The other option is if I'm in a village and I just know the thing is here and I have my eyes, why don't we just kind of build up and then throw an eye, and wherever it lands, that's where I'm gonna dig. I guarantee you it's down here somewhere. I missed it. Oh wait, no I didn't. I'm just an idiot. It's right here. Okay. But still, you get the point. That is way easier. Just building up and throwing an eye, that is way easier than having to have a dumb slideshow up the whole time and like counting blocks on the floor and then adding and some whatever. Let's quickly go over the final and honestly most important part of the run. The part that I had no idea how to do until I called this guy and he saved my life, and that is the Bedrock 1 cycle, a very, very important part. Let's just fill out this portal and let's demonstrate the Bedrock 1 cycle. I'll try to go through it as best I can. But alright, here we go. We're gonna make our way towards the dragon and we're basically just waiting for him to perch. I don't know if I'm gonna have enough time to do this. We're gonna see, but pretty much we're gonna break that block. Bang, beautiful. And then I can't see. I'm gonna throw a projectile. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then we're gonna put a bed and I'm gonna go over here and build up a it says like 12 blocks is what I should do. I don't really know how high up I just went. But anyway, we're going to place the lava up there. And then the dragon's dead, just like that. It's pretty easy, but this took me so long to get down. I'm not going to lie. Mainly because of the dragon's breath. The dragon's breath really gets in the way if you don't know what's up. But once I learned that like the dragon kind of just looks wherever I'm standing, I would make it look over here at first, and then look over here and I'd put the beds. But anyway, the main thing that Danny did that helped me, which is kind of weird, he sent me a practice map to practice the Bedrock 1 cycle, and this really helped out. Like, I think I played this map for a very long time, like several hours. Like, let's just reset. Look at this. I don't know, like, this really helped me. Like, having access to this map was awesome. Oh, I messed up, see? But then we just go again. You know what I'm saying? It gets reps in. But with all of this new knowledge and the vast amount of practicing I did, I finally felt like I was ready to beat Bedrock Edition in under 30 minutes. But as we know by now, this wouldn't be easy. I was still struggling to get good runs on stream, and when I did get good runs, I was finding ways to throw. It was incredible. However, one day on stream, I got a run that was on pace to shatter my 30-minute goal. Oh my god, a completable ruin portal! We're going to the nether! I never thought I would see the day, but I am! What a time to be alive! Okay, protection 4, unbreaking 3. Don't mind if I do. Where's... there you are. Alright, what are the odds that this is terrible? Let's go this way. Luckily, the piggies won't be mad at me, because I'm wearing a gold helmet. I mean, it's just incredible how bad I am, you know? Oh, boy. The fort. Wow. Oh my god, and a warped. Wait, hold on. No one panic. No one panic. No one panic. Here we go. Where is the spawner place, though? There you are. Oh my god, I almost shut it out, dude. Oh my god, why is he firing? I'm 2 feet away from you! Oh my god, I'm gonna die. Jesus. How?! How did it get in here?! Actually, how?! I'm not choking this. I refuse to choke. Oh! W Ponty Boy in the chat. We're on 7. Alright, what are the odds I just get dropped by everything in this fort right now? Oh my god. It's just relentless. They just never stop. I'm just trying to get to, like, good terrain. Bro, this is a chud warped. I'm sorry. We're not doing it here. I'm gonna be here forever. I think I saw another one. We're gonna go to the other one. I know I just wasted, like, so much time, but this is actually a bad warped, so I'm leaving. Yeah, this looks way better. Are we serious? I mean, it's just insane. Guys, I don't think this is sub 30, but that's okay. I have a third boat. I thought I didn't make one. Okay. Hello. Come on in. I think that's everyone. I can't tell. Dude, if I just went here earlier, we'd be on such good pace. Holy moly. You are wasting time. Bro, look at what I'm dealing with. Oh my god. It destroyed the thing. And I don't have a boat. Get in. I think the gas blew up all my pearls, by the way. You teleport up here. Something. Like, where is it going? It just walks away from me. I don't understand. Get in. Come over here. Oh my god. Bro. I have 10 pearls. It's been so long. This is like one of the worst Enderman trading things ever. Dude, I have exactly 12. You know what? Just because I want the potential of a sub 30, we're going. We're leaving. Because that's taking too long. Alright. It's gonna break. Oh my god, it didn't break. Alright, it's very far away. We're just gonna run till village. Could be sub 30. I need to find this thing pretty much immediately, though. Yeah, this is why just finding the stronghold first is the meta. Because this is just pure luck. It could be anywhere in this biome. And since villages don't spawn here, I will never know. But there is a plains. Is it No, that's not right, right? That's an ocean thing. That's an... Dude, I thought it was surface exposed. I was like, there's no shot. No, that explains it a little better. Okay, it's under here. If I insta-find the portal room, there's a chance, I will say. But that feels very unlikely still. Okay, we're gonna make... You're gonna think I'm crazy, but we're going wood sword. It's a 0i, so we gotta use all of this. And... I think I'm just gonna take a risk. What? I've been doing this in practice. Oh my god, I folded. Okay. There's still hope, but I folded. I forgot to get lava. Oh my god, dude, there's no way this chud... There's no way I just missed the pearl, dude. Oh my god, guys. I had the sub 30 in the palm of my hands, and I folded! I forgot to get lava, bro. I should just not get rid of, my lava bucket, I think. Come on. Get in the boat. There you go. Good boy. Dude, there's no way! Oh my god, dude, I'm so upset. This run broke me. I had practiced so much for that moment, for the dragon fight, but when the time comes, not only do I forget lava, but I also missed the pearl twice. I think I was just too frantic and too nervous when I saw what pace I was on, and I forgot that I had time to, like, take my time a little bit because, I don't know, I was just so ahead. So I feel like I could have guaranteed won that fight, but I was just so scared that I panicked, basically. And even though I made sure this would never happen again, I practiced so much and I continued doing runs, none of my speedruns compared at all to that one. Most of the time, I barely got out of the overworld, and on the one run where I did make it to the stronghold in time, I ended up taking way too long to find the portal room. My chances of actually getting a sub 30 speedrun were looking lower and lower by the day, and I'm not gonna lie, I was starting to question whether or not I'd ever be able to do this. That run felt like my only shot, and to get that close again, I feel like I'd need a ton of luck that I'm just not getting. But there was nothing I could really do other than continue speedrunning, so over the next couple weeks, that's exactly what I did. Run after run after run, I wasn't really seeing much progress, but one day, I got a run that looked like it had some potential. Guys, use shears to carve a pumpkin. W-Tech by the Minecraft loading screen. Give me looting 3. You know you want to. Holy god, 51? Oh my lord. Well, we're gambling, ladies and gentlemen. I mean, this is a gambling moment if I've ever seen one. I feel like we just run straight this way. I got 51 iron nuggets. That's insane. Why is that in that chest? Ooh. I guess I could enter. Let's chop trees then. I have no food though. I'm cooked. I'm just gonna dig this first. What would I use a lodestone for, by the way? That does feel like a very useless thing to make. I can't lie to you. You know what? We'll make an iron shovel for my boy William in the chat. And then we'll go pickaxe and sword. I think William left. Well, he would shed a tear if he saw what I just made. I got way too much wood. Okay. Hello, sire. We get even more just for safekeeping. This is low-key probably slower, but I just want to do it like this. So I'm going to. Okay. Gonna suck finding the stronghold. Yeah, we just gotta hope it's like in my quadrant, you know? But this, you know, insta-warped is kind of why we do it. This is why we speedrun. Okay, where's a good-looking spot? I feel like you want to be low, honestly. So I'm gonna go down here. This is like one of those situations, though, where I feel like I'd rather get blazes first. But that's just because I'm taking what I have for granted. Okay, I'll build it here. Why not? Hopefully this is a good enough spot. Boom, 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 boom. Is that guy mad at me? He isn't, right? Oh. I had way too many Endermen. Can I get 6 at a time? Am I stupid? I'm not gonna test that right now, but I feel like I can get more than 3. I thought I could only get 3. Oh my god, I can get 6 at a time! How did I never know this? I thought, like, only one mob could get in a boat. I know, like, there's 2 seats, but this unlocks everything. Okay, I think I have more than enough, by the way. Yeah. But now we can pearl a lot. And I'm just gonna hope it's this way. I really feel like I have no other option, you know? I gotta be careful not to look at people. And I gotta maybe consciously grab some food. But we got this biome, so I can get food. What? How did that not light bro on fire? Okay. Bro, I'm about to die to a stupid pig. Hold on. Okay, I got, like, nothing out of that, but I got more than I had before, so it's like, who really won? I guess I'm just gonna go this way. I, like, feel like I have no really solid direction to go. Like, this is gonna be one of those seeds where when I inevitably don't find the fort, I'm gonna TP back to my portal and be disgusted because it's right next to my portal, but I don't know. I feel like I have to commit. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh, it's cooked. Oh, it's cooked. How do I get out of here? Oh, I'm dead. Oh my god. He didn't hit me. I need to be careful, bro. There's so many mobs. Oh my god. Okay. Where's the spawner? Alright, and I can get blocks. Beautiful. We just have to hope these things spawn kind of quickly. Oh, I was worried about that. We're gonna eat. If they insta-spawn, that's not good. Oh my god. 84-21. Where's that? This way? Run, Forrest, run! 84-21. That is where I'm headed. Oh boy. Let's just do that. That's safe. Go. Okay, now I need to kind of, like, I need a village. I need a village. I need it to be under a village. I need a lot to go right here, I think. Alright. It's this way. That's not good. And off we go. It's nighttime. And I don't have beds, so we can't get food. I'm living off 4 pork chops. I don't got a good feeling about this. This is pretty bad. This is, like, pretty bad. This is not what we want to see. It's all ocean, and I'm pulling up to a birch forest. No resets. I mean, like, I physically don't think I can beat the game if there's not a village, to be honest. Well, that's not exactly true, but it pretty much is. Luckily, there's a village, and it's right here, though, so we're fine. This is, like, sub 25 pace. Well, I need to insta-nav. That's not a guarantee, so let's wait for that to happen. I need to kill the golem, get food. We're gonna, oh my god, my mouse is off my mouse pad, okay? I need beds, kill the golem, food, and we're going down. Honestly, it's like the end of the run. 8 apples is enough. I don't need food. A bed. I need like 4. Oh my god, bro. The apples are killing me. There's you. If there's just an iron pick in here, we're just doing that. There we go. Beautiful. And you know what? I'll take the pants because I'm feeling rebellious. Okay, I'm gonna dig on the exact block it pops up on. It broke. We're going on this. Here we go. Lava, I will remember the lava. Don't you worry. I'm gonna pearl at the dragon, I think. Or is that too risky? I mean, I feel like it's my best shot. The problem is I always miss the pearl. So we're just gonna hope that doesn't happen. You're dead. I'm gonna mark it off. It's not down here, but I gotta check. Double library. This is a dead end, but I'll check anyway. Okay, this whole area is not real. Oh, that was a mistake. I needed to one-shot it. It's fine. Okay. It's a... What is that? I can't even tell. I just know I need 11. I'm gonna do this because I have PTSD. Okay, let's set up the inventory. Boom. 1, 2, 3. Food blocks. Okay, I'm gonna eat. Here we go. Well, we gotta hope for a not choke. Oh. The Enderman's mad at me. Oh no, it isn't. It's at 1! It's at 1! No! It's fine. I have 5 minutes, and I set my spawn. We're good. Just perch again. Perch again, you chud. Oh, it was flying through. Oh my god. Please. Please perch. Not like this. Oh. Oh no. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Today was the day. Today was the day. Oh my god. Today was the day. Oh my god. Oh my god. After so long. So many attempts. The sub 30. Oh my god. Dude, that seed was so weird. On a random ruined portal seed. That is not what I thought it was. I thought I was gonna have to find the stronghold first. Holy guac, bro. I don't know what happened with the 1 cycle. I guess I was like a little too late. It was at like literally a sliver. I could have had a better time. Kind of, but I don't care. So that's it. I actually beat Minecraft Bedrock in under 30 minutes. I spent so long trying to achieve this goal, but I'd be lying if I said I didn't have a blast in the process. I've really grown to love Bedrock speedrunning, even with how scuffed it is. And even though I've completed my goal, I'm still streaming some speedrunning to this day. So if you enjoyed watching me suck at speedrunning, or you just want to see more of my content, consider checking out my second channel, because that's where I streamed all of the footage you saw in the video, and that's where I plan to stream more Bedrock runs in the future. But other than that, consider subbing to this channel, because I spent like the last month on this video, or click the video on screen right now if you want to watch one of my older videos that YouTube thinks you'll like for some reason. Shout out the voice crack.